Hey YouTube friends, I'm super excited about today's video. I'm going to share with you our favorite Christmas tradition that we do with our children. It comes to teaching them about giving and sharing the gospel. So I hope that many of you are very familiar with Operation Christmas Child through Samaritan's Purse. Well, actually, I think next week is National Collection Week, so hopefully I timed this just right. I gotta look at my calendar, but anyway, it's something near and dear to our heart. It's something my husband and I have done from the beginning of our marriage, and now it's something we do with our children, and I just want to share a little bit about it with you. Now, I am not a spokesperson. I am not affiliated with them. This is just my heart, and my heart is for the Great Commission. My heart's for the gospel, and that is what Operation Christmas Child is all about. It is through an organization called Samaritan's Purse, and I don't know if you've ever heard of the great evangelist Billy Graham, but his son Franklin Graham is the one who actually runs this organization. Their heart beats for the gospel and to take the gospel to the ends of the earth, and that's exactly what they do. So they came up with this amazing concept. I think they've been doing this for over 25 years. You just take a shoebox. Right here I have a plastic shoebox, but you can take any shoebox, a shoebox from your house, a plastic container. I like to get these ones from Hobby Lobby. Can you see that? These are super fun, but any kind of shoebox, and you fill it with all kind of goodies to send to a boy or a girl across the world. Now, of course, there are rules, just like for anything like this. So what you would need to do is you can go online to find out those details, or if you're somewhere close that is a collection site, they will have these little pamphlets for you. But these little pamphlets are full of all kind of good stuff. Let me see if I can open that up. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just read it to you. But basically, you get a shoebox. That's how you get started. Collection sites will usually give them out for free. You do not have to purchase one. Or if you just want to purchase one, you can go get one of the plastic shoe boxes for like $1. But anyway, you get a shoebox. You decide what age child you're going to pack for. So there is a label. Here it is. Each box has to have a label. So you can choose a boy or a girl. And can you see the age groups? I don't know if my phone will focus on that. But basically, you have a 2 to 4-year-old, a 5 to 9-year-old, and a 10 to 14-year-old, and you pick a boy or girl. So once you've decided what you're going to pack for, you're going to gather your gifts. Now, your gifts need to include school supplies, hygiene products. You need to have some type of wow item. You can even put, some hair care or, any of those kinds of things in there. You can go online, look at Pinterest, look at other videos, and see the creativity that others have come up with in the past. But basically, when you know which age group you're doing, you'll be able to pinpoint what exactly to put in your box. So right now, I'm going to show you, I am packing for a little girl who is 5 to 9, and I'm going to show you what I have right here. But anyway, once you've packed your box, you can write a letter and you can put it in your box. You can include a family photo, and then you put that in your box, and then you take your little pamphlet that you have here and you fill out this information. So you have to include, you don't have to, but obviously it benefits them if you do. They ask that you give a $9 donation to pay for shipping, because these boxes go all the way on the other end of the world. You don't have to track them. You can track them. That is bonus. It's free, but you have to go online and fill it out. Last year, our boxes went to somewhere in South Africa. I can't remember exactly where they went, but they go everywhere. They're even able to get into hard-reached countries where they can't even give us the name of the location because it might actually endanger the people that are working there to proclaim the message of Christ, because that's what Samaritan's Purse does. They partner with churches and missionaries to get into these countries, to go and to reach these children and these families with these shoe boxes to share the gospel gospel. So once you've got your letter and your picture and your shipping, you're going to cut out your label and you're going to mark what you have and you're going to tape it on the front, and then you're going to take it to the collection site during collection week and you're going to drop it off. Now, there's a really cool feature going on right now this year for 2020 because of the pandemic. You can actually go online and they will pack a box for you. You don't even have to do any of the shopping. You don't have to find a collection site. You can do everything online, which I think is incredible. The only reason why we are doing this is because our church is actually a collection site. So we don't live far from our church. I can just go and drop it off. But anyway, last year, I believe, don't quote me on this, just look it up, but it was over 8 million boxes that Samaritan's Purse took to children all over the world. And I just think it's just truly incredible. Like I said, they've been doing this for over 25 years, and that is their goal and their hope. It's to go into the world, to go into these countries that are poor, these countries that are hard reached, these countries that are just severely oppressed, and share the love of Christ. Now, why a child? Well, why not a child? What's so incredible about a child is that they're going to receive the gift in love and in faith, and they're going to open up their box, and they're just going to be blown away by what's inside of the box, because obviously if they're from a country that is poor, a lot of the stuff they're either not going to have seen before or they just don't have the finances for, so they're going to be blown away by that. And then once these children open up these gifts, that's whenever these pastors and Sunday school teachers and Operation Christmas Child leaders, they go in and they share the gospel with these kids. The children who accept Christ actually go through a discipleship program. But here's the amazing part. The children leave and they go home and they tell their families about Jesus, and they bring their families back, and more people come to know the gospel. I think that they said, I don't want to say the wrong thing, I think it's like 6 to 9 people can come to know the Lord just through one box, which is mind-blowing. I'm actually going to try not to get choked up because it's just truly incredible. Like, who would have thought something like a shoebox could be used to that magnitude? So like I said, it's a ministry near and dear to our heart. If you've never heard of it, please look it up. Please consider being a part of what God is doing in our world, especially right now in 2020 with this pandemic. You know, the world has been shut down, and for these countries that are underprivileged, that are oppressed, we just really can't even fathom what their struggle's like right now. So please just consider packing a box. I think it costs me less than $25 to fill a shoebox, and then you pay the $9 shipping. You know, whatever your budget is, or you can do it online. I haven't seen the price for that at all, but it'll kind of walk you through it. But you really can't put a cost on the gospel. And listen, this is something that we save for. I put money aside, or I start buying things over the summer when I find them on sale. But and it's something we do as a family. And then when our box is all ready to go, we pray for it. Try not to get emotional. We pray for the child and the family that's going to receive it, because that's the most important thing about the box, is the prayer. And we've heard some amazing testimonies from recipients of shoe boxes about how God used the box to change their life. So if you haven't heard or seen any of those kinds of things, just go to YouTube. The internet world is vast. There's all kind of information out there. Look, I'm looking at my time, and I want to make sure I have enough time, but let me show you what's in our shoe box for our little girl who's 5 to 9. Now, we pack a shoe box. We pack 4 because we have 4 family members. We do 1 for each person. So this is my box, and I'm just going to show it to you. So here are my school supplies. I got some markers, some pens, some pencils, a sharpener, and a cute little pencil bag. And what I do is I open all of these things because it just makes more room in the shoebox. I also have some crayons, and then I have a notebook. So what do I want to show you next? I have this super cute coloring pad. Now I try not to do anything that has a whole lot of English, obviously because they can't read it, or we're just assuming they can't, but if you can just find something with coloring pages, that's a win. This was $1 at the Dollar Tree. These cute stickers. Who doesn't love stickers, or what little girl doesn't? And this super fun pink pen. I just thought that that would be really incredible. I also have this super fun teddy bear, which is super easy to scrunch up and hide in the box. I have this cute little Barbie, which I will take her out of the box as well, and they fit perfectly within these shoebox. So don't think that it's going to take up room. Just open the package up and shove it in there. I have these super cute little dress-up necklaces. They're super fun. I have a jump rope. What child doesn't love a jump rope? What do I want to show you next? I have this super cute fun puzzle. Excuse me, I think this was $1 as well at the dollar store. What do I want to show you next? Hair care. Combs. There's quite a few of them in here. There's 12 for $1. I'm going to put them all in there because hopefully this can go to a whole family that can use them. Ponytails. What little girl doesn't need ponytails? Hair clips, just because they're fun and pretty. I picked up this shirt. I found it, for $1 at Walmart. And see, that's what's so cool. If you shop early, you can find these super cool deals. Obviously, for a 5 to 9-year-old, this is a large. And I believe that that will suffice. The children tend to be smaller, and that's what they tell you when you start researching. So, I'm trusting that the Lord is going to allow that box to go to the right child. I also have some socks, super cute socks. I'll send all of those as well. Hygiene. I have toothpaste. Not toothpaste, toothbrushes. What I was going to say is part of some of the no-nos you can't put in the box are liquids, are candies, anything edible, or anything that could get ruined in the box. You can't put any other items like war-related toys or those kind of things. Your box does go to a processing center where it is looked through, so just keep that in mind. You don't want to send anything like that could possibly harm the child or endanger the child. They do a really good job of keeping up with that. I also have some soap, which I'll break this up. I'm only going to put 1 bar, and I do put that in a Ziploc bag. I have these super cute little washcloths. You can find those at the Dollar Tree, but I just love to get these because they take up less space. And then I always put some spoons in there. You can find these at the Dollar Tree as well, but my hope is that these items will not only benefit the child, but the family as well. And I do buy the plastic containers, or like I showed you a minute ago, these I don't even know what it's called. What are these called? This is just a Christmas party box. I think you can call it a letter box, but just so that it can be repurposed, that they can go home and utilize it any way they want to. So anyway, these are the goodies that are going inside of our box. I hope that you would prayerfully consider this as a way to give this Christmas season. Like I said, this is something that's near and dear to our heart, and we have seen it just do some amazing things in our world that are lasting and eternally life-changing. So if you do this, I would love to hear about it. Tell me what your family does. Do you have your own packing party? How many boxes do you pack? Do you make gifts to put in there? Tell me about it in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hey, Christmas is right around the corner. Can you see my tree is halfway done? We cannot wait. There's nothing wrong with decorating early. I think 2020 calls for it. So anyway, let me know if your tree's up already. Anyway, bye friends. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.